5 weeks ago, Albuquerque native Marcus Wilson was living like a typical 7th grader, going to school, playing as many sports as possible. When he returned home from a basketball tournament, he started having flu-like symptoms. Doctors found something else, something that changed everything.
The next day, he woke up and his eye was swollen. Did an MRI, and then that's when we found out something was pressing on his brain.
Wilson had a sinus infection that spread down the middle of his brain. That meant he needed surgery right away.
They were saying that if we waited until we kept waiting, I wouldn't be able to be here today with you.
3 surgeries later, Wilson woke up with one side of his skull removed. After weeks in the hospital, his parents and 2 younger brothers took him home.
Seeing my little brothers at home worrying about me, and then I always wanted to see them, even though I was sick and had to go through all this medicine. I still wanted to see them, because without them, I don't know what I'll be.
Wilson on 3.
1, 2, 3, Wilson!
While Wilson was in the hospital, the medical bills started to pile up. His club team, New Mexico Heat, and the basketball community wanted to help. So they collaborated with Del Norte and West Mesa High School and put on a basketball tournament fundraiser to help the Wilson family.
We were inside the hospital fighting for Marcus's life and together, and there was thousands of people outside of those hospital doors who were coming together. We are forever grateful.
When you know somebody's going through it and you don't know if there's an end in sight, what's happening or why it's happening, and you just want to be there. That's it. It was never anything more than just being there. What can we do for you?
Wilson has to wear a protective helmet and receive daily IV treatments. In a few months, a titanium plate will replace one side of his skull. Until then, he's enjoying quality time with family and friends.
It feels great to have that opportunity to have the community behind you. Really happy because I get to be back at home, the place where I love to be.
And great to see him out there. A GoFundMe page has been started to help the Wilson family with medical expenses. You can see that information on our website, KOB.com.